Hello, this is a demonstration video of CreataChain Smart Contract Tool. Currently, it is on the testnet of CreataChain. We will eventually have 5 versions of this tool. The current version is version 2. It has only the support of ERC20 tokens that we can mirror from the Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain. In later versions, we will add the support for ERC721, which is a standard for NFT, non-fungible tokens. First, let me take you to the Help Center where you can find help on how you can mirror a contract, how you can analyze, compile, deploy, and manage a contract. The basic feature of this tool is that you can mirror the smart contract from any Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain that is ERC20 tokens. The next main thing that you need to take into consideration is that you have MetaMask installed and connected. After I click on Connect MetaMask, I enter the password first, and then it'll unlock the MetaMask. If a network is added already, then it'll proceed as it is. Otherwise, it'll ask me to add a network, and it'll add the network automatically. Now, it's asking me to add a network. Once I click on Approve, then it'll add the network, and it asks me to switch the network. As I switch the network, it is now connected successfully, as you can see, to CreataChain testnet. Now, to mirror a contract from Ethereum or Binance, I will go to Help Center and see the tokens listed in Ethereum network or Binance Smart Chain. In Ethereum network, I will go for Tether USD. I will copy the contract address of this token. And next, I come back to Smart Contract Tool site and paste the address. Click on Import and wait until it imports the contract from the Ethereum network. Once it is imported, we can analyze the contract, compile the contract, and then deploy the contract. First, I will analyze the contract to see if there are any errors or warnings in the contract. There are warnings and errors, as you can see. Total of 16 warnings and 1 error, which is semantic versioning error. After it analyzes the contract, the next thing is to compile the contract. As you see, there is 0.4.17 version mentioned in the file. And the compiler will automatically pick the best suitable version according to the file of the contract. Once I click on Compile, it'll start to compile the contract. And now it is successfully compiled. Now, I have to select a contract among these. I go for Tether token, and then I can either copy the ABI or download the ABI. After I click on download, I can download the ABI into a folder. I choose this downloads folder, and my ABI is downloaded successfully here. After the successful compiling, the next step is to deploy a smart contract. Here, I will select my contract, which is Tether token. Now, the basic parameters that are required for the initialization of the contract is shown. I will put the initial supply, which is 100,000. Now I have to enter the name of the test contract. So I will put the CTA as a name and CT as a symbol. The decimals would be 6, 8, 10, or 18. And I will go with 6 and then click on Deploy. After the deployment has been done successfully, then we have to copy the ABI of the contract so that we can manage the contract later. Wait for the successful deployment of the contract on the CreataChain testnet, and then we can move to manage contract part. So now our contract has been successfully deployed. I'll copy the ABI code and then click on the confirmation of I hereby confirm statement part. So now, in a Manage Contract page, we have multiple functions to see. They are the details of the contract, such as total supply, symbol, owner name, and so on. Well, this is how you can deploy a contract from the Ethereum. You can mirror a contract from Ethereum network. And this way will also work for the BSC. In BSC, I will pick the first one and copy the contract address, and I will repeat the same steps. I have to select the BSC network and paste the address, and then click on Import button. After importing it, I can analyze the contract. As you can see, this contract has only 8 warnings, but no errors. Now I'll compile the contract. After successful compiling, I will go on to deploy the contract. Now you can see BEP20 Ethereum. You can also download the whole source code of a contract and save it in your folder. I will download the source code. I will select the Downloads folder and save it. As you can see, it has downloaded the file. If I go to the Downloads folder, I have BEP20 Ethereum.zip. After the extraction, I got the Solidity code of the whole contract. Now, I'll deploy the smart contract. I will click on the Deploy button and then select the contract. I select BEP20 Ethereum and click on Deploy. I will wait for the MetaMask verification. When it's confirmed that the contract is deployed on the network, I will manage the contract. But this time, I will manage the contract from the home screen of this tool. In the previous part of the Ethereum contract, I went to Manage Contract page from here. But now, I will download the ABI so that I can use it to manage the contract. I will click on the transaction hash to check the successful deployment of the contract on the Explorer. I'll click on the Manage Contracts and go to the home screen of this tool. I come to Explorer and see the details of the contract where we have the deployment address, the contract address, and the details of the transaction. I go back to the contract tool and click on Manage Contract. The first thing I need is the contract address. Next, I need the ABI code. I will upload the ABI code from my Downloads folder where I have downloaded it earlier and click on Submit. Here are blank spaces which made it an invalid address. After clicking on Submit, it'll show us the same details of the contract as name, symbol, supply, and all the other details that can be managed with. So far, I've introduced how this tool works in case of Ethereum chain and Binance chain, and showed you how to manage a contract, mirror it, analyze it, compile it, and deploy it. Thank you so much.